Alrighty guys, hello and welcome for another evening of Starladder I-League Season 3 qualifiers between Cloud9 and eUnited. I believe we'll have another match after this one is all said and done, if I read the HLTV correctly earlier on. And we should be getting right into this one. So into the knife round we go, and we will be seeing who starts off on the more favorable CT side of nuke here in just a moment, and it looks like it should be Cloud9, and it will be Cloud9. So they'll get the pick of the litter. They'll likely stay onto the CT side. That's exactly what old man Stu is gonna say. Since he changed his name, he's no longer Whittle Stewie, he's Stu. So we'll see this one get rocking and rolling here. It should be good to go on nuke. And should be a good one. Should be interesting. eUnited, obviously the heavy underdogs coming into this one, being that Cloud9 is still one of the top teams in the North American leagues as far as actual NA teams, not including the Brazilians, obviously, but as far as the NA teams, they're still up there at the top. So, going to be a very tough task for eUnited to be able to get back into this and be able to take this series, but look like they're up for the task, and we'll see how things go. C9 on the CT side, Shroud, Nothing, Skadoodle, Stu, and Automatic. And then you've got Mitch, Davey, John G, J. Cruel, and Mainline in the opening pick. Going to go the way of Mitch. And eUnited, Stu, quick to answer back. One player on the outside scaffolding. It's going to be Ska, trying to hit a couple of tender headshots outside, but not able to connect too much forthwith. He's going to smoke himself off, so they don't necessarily want to push through that and try to get too much of a forward position up there towards the top side. But look at this positioning. Oh, misses the first shot. Does manage to find the second, and that's going to be Stewie. Able to find a second kill on the round. Davey trying to lurk around the AC unit outside. Spotting for him. Will finally take down Stu, but still goes back into a 3-on-3. Now trying to make his way up towards the outside rafters. Skadoodle still perched up here, waiting for the rotation to come around the side. Here's the footsteps. Going to go blow for blow with him, and Davey's going to win that fight as well. So he's doubled up on 2 kills. Shroudy trying to do something here from inner upper, but the push is going to start coming around from the T side. They're going to go for this upper bomb site. The issue is the kit that Skadoodle had is now dropped up in heaven. Davey's going to find a 3rd kill on the round, leaving it just in Nothing's hands. What can he possibly do from here? As he's getting kicked from multiple angles, J. Cruel will take him down 1-0 in favor of eUnited to kick things off. So that's the start that they're looking for here for the terrorist side, able to get the first round on the board. If they can swing the momentum and carry it over and pick up these 2 anti-eco rounds, then things should be looking relatively sound for eUnited to start off. Cloud9 going to go into their force buy. Skadoodle on just a CZ75, not going to buy up the armor. Does pick up a smoke to go with it, so this is a relatively heavy buy. $800 being spent by the man himself. Khalil outside, John G is going to find 1 and 2. Spots another one over by Mini. It's going to be Shroud to pop the dome of 1. Automatic there for the trade as well. A little bait and switch, and now the push on outside. Stewie, he's got himself up on high and found himself a rifle to work with. He's going to dink down and take out Mainline, and now it's down into a 1 versus 2. All of a sudden, just like that, it's only down to Mitch. He's up on top of the Twinkie area. Smoke goes out deep. Stewie could get caught outside here. Getting spotted around the outside of that red crate, but I believe he spotted Mitch, so now Mitch has to shake things up, switch his position, and try to make a different approach to this outside corridor. Stewie is very low, 23 HP, but he's got Automatic very deep in Big Garage with the Deagle. Spot him. Tag down, 42. Standoff on red box right now. Stewie doesn't want to give anything away. He's got 2 kills to his name, and now Mitch has got to clutch out the 1 versus 2. Lots of time, 40 seconds. Oscar's out, Stewie's going to peek. Does manage to clip him a little bit. That's going to put things into this 1 versus 1. Automatic. Going to have to clutch this out. Mitch on the verge of bringing this one back. Dangerous force buy round from Cloud9. It's definitely netted them a few kills and possibly more. As Automatic playing by the backside vents. This isn't necessarily the easiest position to check. As he walks in, he's just going to waltz right on by, take it down towards lower. This is the right play, but Automatic is going to be hot on his heels. Now comes the push around from the back lines. Automatic coming around the corner looking for it. Not able to find the shot just yet. And this is going to play to the advantage of Mitch. He thinks that he jumped up on top of the silo. He's going to make his position well known. And Mitch will finish off the round. So the 2 versus 1 clutch going the way of eUnited. Unfortunately, Automatic not able to land the shot coming out through the vent. That would have been all she wrote, but now eUnited gets a crack at a pretty easy round, all things considered. So pretty much stock pistols, couple P250s. Stewie's going to be on the Desert Eagle. We'll see what kind of damage they can do with it this time around, but it's an UMP, 2 MAC-10s, and 2 AKs in the hands of eUnited. See what they bring to the table. Outside control, once again, the order of the day here for eUnited. Already spotted up and taken down is Stewie. Davey on high from Twinkie's going to be able to find him and take him down. One more player spotted outside by Redbox. Automatic coming around from the back lines. He's going to go CT Red. See what he can do from this position now. Might try to salvage the deagle that got dropped. He's going to spot out Davey. Doesn't take the shot. Sees him drop down, so that gives him an opportunity to pick up the fallen Desert Eagle. Trying to one-way this smoke. He's got an opportunity. Davey around the corner. Spots him. Nice shot from Automatic, bringing things back into a 4-on-4. However, that bomb's starting to work its way towards lower. J. Cruel spotted up as well, so they know that Secret is compromised. Mitch trying to lurk around through lobby side, seeing if he can find any kind of a ruckus over in this area. Shroud playing by Hut. Gonna take a peek. Gonna get his head blown off. Lower control now for eUnited. Should be a free plant for him, but they're gonna smoke it off and plant in the smoke regardless, just to try to mitigate as much damage as humanly possible. It is a 4-on-3. Bomb planted lower. CT side not really looking too antsy in the pantsy to go farm a retake real fast. They just want to get a couple of guns out of the hands of the terrorist side. eUnited's Mitch is still over here by lobby entrance. And the CT is showing no signs of really wanting to rotate too heavily just yet. There's the vent break. Skadudo's going to go on down. He's going to meet his demise to mainline's MAC-10. Little alliteration for you guys there. Nothing has gotten his way down lower. Those players as they fall back, but they're going to exit towards ramp side and outside. Mainline spotted up, mainline taken down. Another deagle head shot there for Automatic. Trying to spin around and find Mitch, but Mitch's lurk successful once again. No gun salvaged here for nothing, but he is going to push on forward. He'll lose his life to Mitch as well. 6-0 and 1 for Mitch to kick things off tonight as well, so looking pretty good for eUnited, but we are going to go into our first gun round. Cloud9 going to pick up the M4s. Skadoodle, not enough to go for the AWP just yet. So we'll see if he can do anything now with the M4. So 5 M4s on the board. Still a UMP in play on John G, but we'll see how things go. Fast push towards upper. Automatic already going to start shutting that down. Maybe the opening pick going the way of C9. He's going to get through this smoke. This is inherently dangerous for the T side. He's going to spray down another. Skadoodle going to be able to find one. Nothing's there for a second. And nothing is going to pick up a double at the end of the round to close things out. And the fast victory for Cloud9. Welcome to the scoreboard. 3-1 in favor of eUnited. Do have a pause coming out by eUnited. We'll see if it's a technical or a tactical pause. Technical. So they're having a little bit of an issue over there on the other side. See if there's anybody that's lagging. I don't see anybody that's lagging per se, but maybe they're having a bit of an audio issue or something like that. We'll see. So how's everybody in chat doing tonight? It's good to see you guys making your way over here onto the number 2 channel. The European matches were running a little bit long on the main channel, so they threw me over here to bring you guys the noise. And, well, we've got about 2,300 people in chat right now, which is a pretty good sign. All things considered, we just started things up here not that long ago. So hello and welcome. Once again, my name is Mega Man. I will be bringing you guys the action tonight for the North American side of things. Doing good, doing good. Touch me? I'm good. Captain Honor Pants. Ooh, baby. What's up, Y-Stan? How you doing, Drake? How you doing, Texan Sniper? Nice to see you guys. Good to see you. Dalton, welcome. J-Robe, it's always good to have fun. Mega Man hates Mo? Says who? I don't hate Mo. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome back, and we are ready to rock and roll into the next round. It is going to be another buyout from eUnited. Deagle for mainline. The rest are going to be on AKs. Deep flash outside. Might shy them away from the fast aggression. Mitch is going to get blinded up from that, so we'll see how things go. Looking like it could potentially be a hit towards upper, but they only have one player on top, so they might favor going towards the outside. Who knows just yet? Scott taking a peek outside. He did he perish last round? I believe he did die in Rafters last round, which means that he's only going to be on the FAMAS to go forward into this one. Spotted outside. Nothing's going to get clipped through the top side of that smoke. Davey, once again up on Twinkie. He's had a tremendous amount of impact for eUnited from that position thus far. Let's see if it continues on forward. Players close to a secret. Automatic. Nice shot. Tries to drop out the smoke. He's going to get hunted down and taken out by J-Cruel. So the trade's favorable in favor of eUnited. Favorably in favor, yes indeed. And now we'll see what they do as far as pacing is concerned on the terrorist side. They've got the man advantage, but they're not forcing their hand either way. Stewie was playing in new Toxic, but he's going to move his way towards the backside of bomb site and decontamination room. The issue is, there's two terrorist side players around the corner. They're going to jump into the vents. He could go for the backstab. One's going to come to him. That's going to be Mitch. He's going to meet his demise. One more in the vents for him to beat. Is he going to check it? He does, but he walks on by. That player not coming for the backstab just yet. Davey's going to find another on Skadoodle. Now mainline's in jeopardy. He's going to go down to the headshot of Stu. Shroud manages to find 1 and 2. That's going to be the round in favor of Cloud9. It comes down to that 2 versus 3, but equally managed and equally punished. 2-3 is the scoreline. eUnited still hold a slim lead, but with that round win, that's going to be the money reset for them, and this should be a pretty straightforward round, pretty easy on the board for Cloud9. So 3-2. Pistols on the board for eUnited. Armor on Mitch. He does have the Deagle. We know that he's got pretty good pistols, to say the least. We are going to see a fast play going towards outside. That nade. See you later, half your HP, Mitch. It's a good thing about armor, because that might have actually killed him if he didn't have the body armor. Because that nade actually hit him before it exploded, which means it did a point or two of damage before it actually went off. Ska on the AWP, automatic and nothing on the rifles. There's Mitch with his Desert Eagle. Going to catch out 1, but now as he pushes out towards floor, Shroud should have him dead to rights as he comes around the corner of the box. He will get a shot off, but he will get taken down immediately, leaving just mainline versus 4. Not a lot he should be able to do in this situation, but we'll see. He is trying to finagle his way around outside, but nothing is there. Skadoodle is there. Automatic was there. Easy shot for Ska Daddy. And that's going to be the tied scoreline, 3-3. All right, boys, let's chill out on the spamming a little bit, because I don't have to put a delay on the stream. I don't have to put a chat delay or anything like that. So let's calm it down just a skosh in chat, please. I'd appreciate it, boys. Back onto the AKZ United. No AWP coming out just yet for J-Cruel. Just seeing what way they switch up their strategery on eUnited, because though they've been able to get some favorable gun duels and favorable trades, they haven't been able to capitalize on a round win ever since the rifles got into the hands of C9. So the struggle is upon them. 2 AKs, 2 M4s, and a AWP. Things looking pretty good right now as far as things are concerned. Smoke goes out towards the secret side. That's a smart smoke. Mainline, Janji and company try to make their way down towards lower, and well, that's getting... Where is he? There he is. It's going to be an interesting take, to say the least. Is he going to flash push the smoke? No. Flash comes out. Second one as well. Smoke starting to fade. Janji is caught out, taken down, but immediately traded by J-Cruel. Still trying to lurk up towards upper is Mitch, so he could try to put a little bit of a kink in the think here for the CTs. If he makes his way out through hut, it could be a little bit inherently dangerous. That smoke is going to go deep. He's going to have vision. Nothing's going to go down anyway to Davey wrapping on Heaven. Shroud's going to go down to Mitch. They're starting to spam through that smoke. They're actually hitting their teammate Davey, but it's going to come down to Stu and Skadoodle to try and lock down this 2v4, and things looking pretty good for eUnited to take a 4th round here. So overall, eUnited, after dropping 3 rounds in a row, are going to be able to pick up another one. Skadoodle. And that's an easy shot. I could even hit that shot. Trying to do what economic damage they can on the exits. You can see the money's not very good here for the terrorist side, regardless of the fact that they're going to pick up a round. Where is Stewie hiding? He's all the way down in ramp room just watching the 6 of Skadoodle so he can hang on to his ult, and that should be exactly the case. So it did come down to that 3 versus 2 at the end. They were able to find one more kill before all was said and done. They've got money for the reinvestment here on the CT side. Nothing's going to get dropped over in M4. And keep over the AK. Automatic, enough money for armor and a full set of nades. So full buy out for Cloud9, trying to return the favor to eUnited. Full AKs across the board again for the eUnited side, and they're going to look to do some damage once again. But thus far, doing a pretty good job of keeping things on an even keel. 4-3 scoreline, 1 round advantage here for the eUnited side. Once again, Automatic going to play his hand over towards the secret stairwell. Shroud up here by Mustang is going to be looking for the players coming out from Hut or Squeaky side. Automatic. He's close up. That incendiary is going to come out. He's going to get taken down. Davey, again, the impact that he's had from Twinkie throughout the beginning of this matchup has been substantial. However, he's losing teammates by and by. It's going to be Nothing and Skadoodle to both go in on players. J. Cruel going to try to do his best, but Nothing's going to find the headshot anyway, and J. Cruel will go down. Skadoodle lines it up and knocks him down, and that leaves it all on Mitch in a 1 versus 4. Gets the 1. Looking for a little bit more here, but it's going to be a very difficult task for him to accomplish too much, especially with Shroud still watching from the Heaven side. It's going to spot the peak. It's going to spray him down. 4-4, we go even, and eUnited with no bomb plant and no extra money at the end of that round. Going to be back onto the pistols, so the round trade's going favorably for Cloud9 at the moment. Verxion, it is not you. The game didn't start an hour early. Last night was when you were supposed to move your clocks forward. Early aggression coming in towards the Hut side. Smokes come out from both sides. Automatic's going to go in on 2. Going to be looking for a little bit more. Can't tap him down. Mainline with the mobility of that Tech 9 is going to be able to find one more. They are trying to make their way down lower. Shroud answers onto mainline, but it is going to come down to Stewie down lower. Try and shut this down and not allow the bomb plant. Thus far, he's doing a good job of it. Has to switch back over. Going to lose his life, but he only had the UMP. He'll get traded. Nothing is going to find the final kill. 5-4 it goes. Cloud9 in the lead. So the double eco from eUnited. Last round was a bit of a force buy. This time around they're going to be on mostly Glocks. A couple P250s come to play, but it is going to be that 5-4 scoreline, and Cloud9 with an opportunity to double that to a 2-round lead. Fast push towards outside scaffolding. Good nade comes out from Automatic, finishes one off. He's going to be there for a second, but traded by mainline. Goes into a 2 versus 4. They're trying to get outside CT red control. Peek from Nothing. Not sure how he didn't kill him on the first peek around, but rectifies the aim, finds the kill. 6-4 in favor of Cloud9. And Skadoodle still hanging on to that AWP. Things looking good now for the CT side for C9. So again, the fast strategies from eUnited getting punished early and often. The slow strategies seem to be what are working for them. Every time that Davey seems to go up on top of Twinkie outside, manages to get 1 or 2 kills. And that's definitely what they need to continue to exploit. He's going to be out over there on top of the roof once again, lining up a smoke. That smoke is going to go this way. I didn't get stuck on it this time. I feel good. There's a first for everything. So they're going to smoke off outside, but they're going to try their luck towards hut. Smoke comes out. Mitch is going to throw a flash out as well. The return incendiary is there. Trying to spot him and take him down, but Mitch is going to be able to find one as well as main line, and now Davey outside. The slow rotation towards Big Yard is going to find nothing. So it comes into a 2 versus 4. And quite the explosive strategy going on outside. Double op setup here from the CTs as well, something to note. And it is not fruitful for them whatsoever. Only 1 kill goes on the board, and that's from Shroud playing for Mustang again. So a difficult position for C9 to be in. They're going to burn their bank down relatively low. Now they should be able to drop some guns into the next round, especially if Stewie can hold on to the op. That's 1 less gun they'll have to drop to begin with. Stewie trying to stay alive to the end of this round. We're going to have a little over 8,000 for Skadoodle and nothing. 7 grand for Shroud, so they'll be able to drop and reinvest into this one. So Cloud9, their buys aren't finished just yet. They'll go right back into this one and try to get a revenge round. But 6-5 scoreline, eUnited keeping themselves alive in this one right now, and their T-side's not looking all that shabby. So we'll see how things go ultimately. Now, do I have a veto list for this one? Take a look here. Yes, I do. This was eUnited's pick, so you guys know. Second map will be Mirage, and then Cache if we need it. So to just keep you guys in the loop in chat so you know what's going down for this best of 3 as well, so we'll see how things go. By the way, Chapiro, this is not Volty. This is Mega Man. But I'm sure Volty appreciates the kind words that you guys say about him anyway. I'll make sure that he knows. I'll make sure that he knows. Accidentally banned the wrong person. God. Y'all gotta chill with the spam here, boys. I don't want to be a Nazi mod or anything like that, but you guys really need to chill out on the spam. I'm like the only one to mod this, so y'all need to calm it down. Calm it down. Did I get a new mic? No, same mic. Same mic I've had for the past 1.5 years. So with that being said, we missed a boatload of frags, but it goes heavily into the hands of Cloud9, looking for Davey, the last man standing. We'll see how things go. Where is he going to be prowling around? He's over by Secret Stairs right now, trying to make his way around towards the backside. Or the Section RT stairs. But again, thus far, looking to hold on to his gun. 4 seconds left in the round. Shouldn't be a problem for him to get away from this one unscathed. As that bomb gently caressed to the side of the nuclear reactor in the upper bomb site. But things looking relatively good right now. Ignore that. So, back to the grill again. The grill again we go. It's going to be a force buy from eUnited, a Deagle, a Tech 9, and 3 AKs to try and crack into one of these bomb sites. And again, the double up setup comes out for the CT side. Stu and Skadoodle are going to have that. And a leg shot goes out. Main line, he's going to get clapped through the smoke by nothing. Do they pass forward the AK? They still have the 3 AKs to work with, so yes, they do. And now Automatic is going to put himself into a position to be successful here around the corner of the smoke. He'll be able to spot the legs as they come around. They're going to wait that out. He's got the incendiary ready. There it goes. It's going to hold them back even longer. J. Kroll. Yep. Down to 28. Automatic finds J. Kroll, finishes the job that he started, but he's going to get traded out immediately afterwards by Mitch. And now an opportunity has arisen for them to get in towards this bomb site. We'll see. Stewie playing in the back lines right now. He's not giving up his position just yet. He is taking the peek around. There's spot 1, fires a shot, now they know. That grenade is going to do significant damage. That Molotov's not going to go deep enough either. Going to miss another shot, though. John G. Still missing shots. Uncharacteristic from young Stewart. But we will eventually see it go trading back in towards the favor of the CT side. But Mitch through the smoke finds one. He's got the lineup, but nothing is sticking it, and that should be the round. That's going to go 8-5 in favor of Cloud9. So they've stabilized things. They've moved their way into a favorable position on the CT side, and things looking pretty sound for them to maybe take this 10-5. That bomb plant definitely helping out here for the CTs, or for the terror side, pardon me, is they're going to be able to reinvest into this one. Again, going to be down to the one AK carried over from the last round. The rest of them are going to be on the pistols, but they've got close positioning outside right now. They're actually getting into a pretty favorable position. As you can see, mainline, he's going to be on the flank outside. Not ready for the player up in heaven, but it doesn't matter because Skadoodle was flashed. So mainline's going to be able to find one onto nothing, gets the backstab, and that flashbang was actually perfect at the timing. Skadoodle gets blinded up. Now it's Stu's turn at ramp. Not going to miss that shot like he did in the last round. So we'll see how this ultimately pans out, but things looking to stabilize now for Cloud9 as they push on forward into the 14th round. Mitch, nice shot. Does take down Shroud. One thing I will say is Shroud's positioning has been relatively static. Automatic. Oh, this is a really neat move from Mitch. Did they spot him? They did, but he gets the shot on automatic anyway, leaving Skadoodle up on heaven by his lonesome. This is going to be an extremely difficult retake for Cloud9, all things considered. All they have are AWPs to work with. So it might just be a save call for the final round. The money's not great for C9. Are they fancying their chances here? Stewie's going to find one. Are they going to go for it? They are pushing on in. That bomb planted to the front side of the site. It's going to be down to Stewie to try to body block here, but not going to happen. J-Cruel's going to clean them both up, and that will be the round for eUnited. They're going to be able to pick up a 6th, and now the money is in the dumpsters for Cloud9. Going to buy up what they can into this round. Skadoodle can go into a glass cannon AWP, or automatic can drop him, and he can swap over an M4. That's going to be the case, so he can both pick up armor. Diffuse kit on Skadoodle. Does have a smoke and 2 flashes as well. All in all, not a bad half out of eUnited. They're going to have a golden opportunity here to find that 8-7 halftime score. And now the push going to start coming outside. Davey, taken down by Skadoodle, finally switching up his position. He had been playing the outside rafters towards heaven. Now he's going to be playing in the garage, but unfortunately, going to get caught by a nice pop flash through the smoke, and T-side going to capitalize. Now automatic outside. He's going to be looking for it. He's got a hell of a lineup, but unfortunately can't capitalize. Now they're going to trade back. Shroud's going to find one as Stu goes down to Mitch. Mainline finds automatic, and now it's going to come down to this 1 versus 3, as nothing is your last man standing. Trying to get himself into a favorable position here, but they are going to start matriculating their way towards the lower side. But he's pushing all the way back around through lobby to try to go for the backstab outside. The unfortunate thing is they're wrapping towards lower, and he doesn't really have time to play around with, as that bomb is going to get planted here very, very soon. Mitch having a hell of a half right now. He's got 16 kills to his name. So doing the heavy lifting for eUnited, keeping them available and in this game. I think Nothing might think that the bomb is planted upper. Now he realizes. There's an AK at his disposal. Doesn't want to give up his position, but it doesn't really matter with mainline holding this angle. Should be an easy kill. A little sloppy on the spray, but it will go 8-7. Cloud9 hold the lead, but very slim at that. And we will go into the second half. Cloud9 going to go over onto the terrorist side. But eUnited looking like the more poised team here on Nuke so far, I must admit. 7 rounds on the T side is definitely nothing to sneeze at. That's a good half regardless. Now it's going to be a matter of can they hold back the firepower and the explosiveness of a Cloud9 terrorist side. Time will tell. Postured up towards Squeaky Door Shroud. Expect him to be over there a lot of times. Incendiary, 2 smokes, 2 flashes in the hands of the terrorist side. Let's see what they ought to do with them. Woo! Ha! Huzzah. Pardon me. Pardon me. Feels good, man. Incendiary primed to go out. Sky's going to drop that one. That's going to land on top of the hut, clear out that position, but it's on the back side of the vents that they have to worry about. That player is not going to hold that position, and now they're going to start pushing their way in towards lower. Main line still there around the corner. Crossfire set. Going to be able to find one. Trying to go in. That's a nice shot from Skadoodle. Trying to get himself back around the corner. 15 bullets. Finds the second one. It's going to be down to Davey and John G versus Skadoodle and Automatic. And now just Skadoodle. 1 versus 2 to work with. See what he can do. He's got 2 kills on the round. Bomb has been dropped, though. Very difficult position for it to be picked up from, as it is down in that lower bomb site. But we'll see. His play is going to be towards the vent side. Davey watching it. Davey spotted. He's going to continue to push on forward. Gets himself down into the site. Davey spots it. He's going to go for the back plant. John G's there. John G takes him down. And another round on the board for eUnited. So, after 16 rounds, we're all square at 8-8. And eUnited, both pistol rounds going in their favor, too. Remember that. Both pistol rounds going into the eUnited favor. So, they've gotten 4 rounds so far off the pistol rounds alone. Honestly, the rest of those rounds, I mean, you can see how sporadic it was in that opening half. Gun rounds were more dominated by the CT side of Cloud9, but you could have actually seen, if they picked up the pistol round on C9, they could have gone 11-4 in the opening half, just based on the performance in those terrorist side rounds from eUnited, but because of that pistol round, they get an extra little buffer, and now they're going to be into a situation where they get 4 rounds off of the back of pistol round victories, so we'll see if they can make it 6 rounds and go up to a 10-8 scoreline. Also, another thing to mention is the denial of the bomb plant in that opening round definitely plays into the hands of eUnited even more, because now they're not going to have money for that 3rd round AK buy on C9's side. So again, we'll see how things go ultimately. Again, an incendiary, 2 flashes. That's going to go out and flush the player off a roof. Good shot through the smoke. That was the bomb down, but somehow it actually fell through the vents and right onto Stewie's back. So he's going to get down in the lower bomb site, get the bomb plant, try to get himself out of dodge, and he'll do just that, but it is going to come down to Shroud trying to make a ruckus on the upper bomb site, and now Stewie left by his lonesome. He's trying to rotate around. Spotted, taken down, and eUnited will clean it up. It's going to go 9-8 for eUnited now. That bomb plant definitely helping out the economy a little bit. Of the T side, you can already see Skadoodle. He's on 3650, so when we do get into that first gun round... what? What is this buy? What is this buy from C9? I'm really confused why they decided to buy up pistol armor and a Galil. This is interesting from C9, maybe thinking because there's a scout and 2 SMGs in play that they can potentially plow a bomb site based off of the pistol and Galil. So, not really sure what the choice of this is. Again, scout outside for J. Kroll. We know that he's proficient with these scoped rifles. Aggression, Mitch. Gonna get forward. Stewie's gonna get caught out, taken down. Can't pull out the pistol in time. Now it's gonna be this outside catwalk play. J. Kroll spotted. J. Kroll taken down. Automatic's gonna find him and quickly go for the flank. Mitch trying to get out through the hut side, but it's going well for C9 thus far. They're gonna find another one. Skadoodle. Able to rip the head off of Mainline's torso. That's going to leave it into a 2 versus 4, and they've already got Heaven control as well, as Automatic is playing above the ladder. Janji is thinking around from the back lines. Does dink him down. But Automatic just hunkered down. Now he's going to move his way back in towards the inside area, and that's the right play. Looks at this point that Davey and Janji are likely just going to hold on to their weapons, but somehow, some way, Cloud9 make it work. One more kill on the board for David before he's traded out by Skadoodle on that salvaged M4. They will lose one to the bomb. That was Automatic. No, that was Automatic that went down to the play from Davey. I'm sorry, Davey caught 2 at the end of the round. 9-9 scoreline, though. We're back tied up square at 9 apiece. Let's see how everything goes. Reinvestment out from the CT side. 2 M4s, an UMP, FAMAS, and an AWP for J. Kroll. It's Glass Cannon. He's going to be looking for Shroud outside. Doesn't manage to hit the shot, but Shroud now knows that they've got an AWP outside. One player Rafters, one player by Squeaky Door. That's Mainline. Trying to make his way around. Stewie's got to be careful. That molly might spread. And a nade comes out from nothing as well. Janji going to take the peek. Does find one with the but immediately traded upon. Now we've got a push coming outside. Davey's going to go for one, and that's going to be Shroud to fall at red box. So we're going to come back into a man advantage for the for the CT side of eUnited. Davey on 28 HP, but he survives nonetheless, and we'll be looking forward to seeing what kind of a recovery we see on the C9 side. Now they are going to take lower control. They've gotten down through ramp room, and they should be able to get a bomb plant with no problem, as there are no CTs down there to defend. Rotation starts to come out. Smart play by Automatic to get off of the plant. One player invents, one coming around through the double doors. Automatic going to take that fight, going to win it as well, and that's going to leave it down to a 2-on-3, make it a 1-on-3. Skadoodle with the AK finds one more, and now it's Mainline versus 2. Nothing, all he has to do is bide his time from this back toxic container. And Automatic, all he has to do is just crack the door open and spray and pray to keep him off the bomb. That's going to be 3 kills for Tim in the round. 7, and it goes 10-9 in favor of Cloud9. Again, you can see most of the work being done on this Cloud9 side by Skadoodle and Automatic. Nothing down there with 9 kills. Stewie with 11, but on the opposite side, it's been Mitch leading the way pretty much the entirety of this matchup for eUnited. Now, they're going to be on the pistols this time around, so an opportunity for an 11-9 scoreline for Cloud9. Things should look pretty good. Quick strategy towards outside. They hear the squeaky door open. Stewie's going to find the headshot. Going to be looking for a little bit more. Getting pushed on. Does find a second, but will get traded. AK goes into the hands of Mitch, who is inherently the most dangerous player on the server right now. Nothing trying to do what he can. Does knock Davey down to 40. But again, they got to be wary of Mitch's position. Mitch is over here in mini garage. Find one onto nothing. No trade comes out just yet. He's going to drop out the smoke, but Automatic and Hut's going to be able to find him. And Janji, your last man standing. Shroud just hiding in the smoke. Skadoodle coming around from the backside of red box, and that will be the round. Cloud9 going to pick that one up. 11-9 it goes. Reinvestment from eUnited on the board. Mainline with a smoke HE. One kit in the hands of Davey. Scout for J. Kroll. back into the action we go. Fanning out in lobby. We've seen less outside hits from C9 and more upper control, more lobby control from them. Stewie just holding W outside. They're going to push through a smoke. Try to make their way on in towards that ramp room. Good positioning from Automatic's gotten himself out from Squeaky Door down into the vents, and who will find Janji. Bit of a backstab there. Now Jay Cruel is going to come around from the back lines and try and find Automatic. Timing is on his side. Finds one. Going to be able to spray Shroud. Takes him down as well. So now it's into a 2 versus 4. Bomb does get planted though. Skadoodle out in the open, and that lower bomb site's going to have to hunker down and find some cover. Fortunately, not going to be the case. He will fall. Now it's nothing from Toxic. See if he can maneuver these doors well enough to be able to find something else. Double dink through the side of the door. Really no chance for him to get back into this round. I don't know why they didn't just defuse it through the backside, but Mainline's going to get fancy, spray through the smoke, and find nothing. So another round on the board for eUnited. Salvaging everything that they can. They pick up 3 AK-47s, so the swap of economy is strong here for eUnited's side. Now Cloud9 should have money for the reinvestment, and they will. So they're going to buy back down into this one. Nothing already on the AK. Shroud to join him as well. Opt for Ska. That's the change here. He's been running the AK so far throughout the half. Light utility for Cloud9. Something to note here. Every single CT on the server has a kit. Another big point to note. Flashbangs go out outside. Shroud. Almost tagged up, but there's one. And then that's about the second player up top. They do eventually. Automatic's going to be able to take down both players on that outside scaffolding, and already it's a 3-man advantage for Cloud9 in the blink of an eye. So a very tough task now for the remaining CT forces. Mitch and Janji going to have to go huge in order to bring this round back into their favor. And you can already see Stu. He's ready for this flank. Leaving Mitch and Kevin. It's a double peek. He's going to plummet all the way to the bottom of it, snap his neck, and he's out for the round. That's going to go 12 to 10. 12 to 10. So again, things looking promising for Cloud9, but they need to maintain the momentum. They look for that 13 to 10 scoreline, as it is going to be a save round from eUnited. They do buy up armor on 2 players, and an HE grenade on Davey. Probably going to lob that outside. There it goes, and he banked it into the... I guess he hit his teammate with it. Good shot from J. Cruel, trying to get a little bit more out of this one, but opting to fall back, and that's the right decision. Going to find himself a bit of an off angle to work with, but now they've got ramp control here for Cloud9 at the cost of Nothing's life. That man advantage going into the hands of the CT side once again. We'll see if eUnited can capitalize behind this. There's the push from outside. Stewie very low, going to be able to find one. Second player comes around. It's going to be main line, but he's going to get traded immediately afterwards as well. And now we look at this going down into a 3-on-3. Skadoodle dropping the off for the AK. Finally, Shroud's going to have an answer. Managing to take one more scalp with him. That's Mitch that hits the ground. Now the upper plank comes out. This round should be back under the control of Cloud9. I can't really see a reason or a way for the CT side of eUnited to get back into this one. Smoke comes out towards Tango. Mini garage. Whatever you silly boys like to call it. AWP does get picked up by Janji, though. That's salvaged because Skadoodle swapped it out to go for the AK for the close-range battles on upper. So they're going to run that up all the way back towards terrorist spawn. J. Cruel by lobby entrance, T-side. He's going to get hunted a little bit, but Automatic is going to bypass him and go straight down towards terrorist spawn. Not going to take a peek. There you go. He was able to find one player at the end of the round. Not a gun salvage, so it's not that big of a deal, but it goes 13 to 10 in favor of Cloud9. So again, things looking pretty good for them now. Automatic up to 23 kills, joining Mitch at the top of the scoreboard. 23 and 19 to 23 and 17. So both of them putting in work for their teams. One of the main reasons that eUnited is still being competitive into this game is because Mitch is having himself a hell of a time. Fast push outside. This time Stewie's got a whole line of smokes to work with, and he's going to find his way into secret very early on. 2 smokes, full outside control. Automatic gets himself down through the vents, so now they've got a 2-pincered attack to flank out the ramp room, which is inherently very dangerous now for the CT side. The lid comes out, nothing's going to find the head, main line hits the deck. Davey trying to get back into the secret side, but Stewie's ready. And Stewie is wrecking them. Mitch finds one, traded by Skadoodle. Still on that AK. He's been very effective with the AK. I think he's gotten more kills with rifles in this matchup than he has with the AWP. However, all that distraction down through lower by Stewie is going to net them an open upper bomb site as they push for aggression on eUnited, leaving J-Cruel all by his lonesome in ramp room. So not a lot he's going to be able to do behind this one, but we will see. For now, Cloud9 take a 14-10 scoreline. But again, all things considered, looking relatively good now for Cloud9 to be able to take map number 1. Now remember, this is eUnited's map pick. We're going to go on to Mirage after this one. I believe that's what the map pick was on the veto. It was. I was correct. Yay. Might be getting old, but my memory is still relatively okay, I think. 14-10, but the wells run dry. eUnited with not a lot of money to work with. They're going to force into this one because nobody plays for OT in NA. And we'll see what kind of damage they can do with 3.57s and M4 and an AWP. We've seen teams win with less in the past, so we'll see if they can pull out the kitchen sink buy and make it work. Opportunities abound here for Cloud9 as they look to find their way up on the map point. And it's just a fast upper take. They know that the money's in shambles. Shroud's going to find one as well as Stewie. Stewie with the one-tap dirt nap on a Davey, spins around 180 right to the face. That's going to leave John G and J. Cruel in a 3 versus 2. Manageable for the CT side, to say the least. Flashbang from Heaven's side. They know that one's up there. That's going to be J. Cruel. I lied. It's John G. The other J. Ray smoke. Mollies everywhere. Utility being used not sparingly. Is he going to slide off? Oh, he didn't fall down. Would have been funny if the ragdoll fell down through the ladder. It's always funny. Nevertheless, things looking relatively sound. They're going to even spot out J-Cruel and make sure that he doesn't save the AWP, so the money is going to be absolutely crap for eUnited into this final round. They're going to buy what they can, but Cloud9 finally stabilizing. It only took them 20-some-odd rounds to do so, but they're going to find themselves with a 5-round lead, map point, and an opportunity to take a 1-0 scoreline into their map choice of My Rage later. Also, another thing to bear in mind is that we should have another matchup coming up after this one is all said and done. I'll have to double check and make absolutely sure for you guys. I'm going to pop on to hltv.org real quick. Here's Stats Headquarters. We should have a match that's starting in about an hour, so depending on if this goes 2 or 3 maps, we should be able to get that one in. I believe it's B's Money Crew versus CLG. Roof control for the CT side. Interesting. This round has gone a little bit haywire for the Cloud9 side. It's down into a 4 versus 2 and nothing, bleeding internally on 8 HP. They're going to make their way in towards secret. Spotted. That's one. Automatic tags way low. Long range spray down, and he does manage to connect. Takes down John G, but he's going to be walking right into Mitch. And Mitch, well, he spots him going on by. There we go. Cleaned up. 15-11. So eUnited, they're down, but they're not out just yet. Another investment comes out, 5 AKs. Just doing it sideways, admin. Nice. There goes 10 minutes of my life. Like I said, down but not out. The ramp push comes out. Aggression across the board here from the CT side. They lobby crunch. Davey goes in on Stewie. That's going to leave it on a 4 versus 5 early on in this map. In this particular round. So things looking pretty good.